Okay, so this is my second story of woe. This is my 1989 C4 Corvette, of course. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want. So this one's going up for auction on eBay. I'll have the date in the title somewhere. Hopefully this one will go and somebody will actually take it. I got another car on there that got ghosted by the buyer. Hopefully that won't happen for this. Anyway, I haven't had a lot of time to work on it. I've had it a couple of years. Life's changes have changed so that I'm not going to have the time to, maybe the space to work on it, which is a bummer because there's at least 24 videos I'd like to make on this thing. There's already a few on my channel here. I'll go over those as I go through here. This is a used to be Wolf's Bra. I forget what they call them now. They were bought out by somebody. It's a $250 cover. It hasn't been on there very long. Okay, I say that it's probably been a year and a half. Oh, maybe 2 years. I don't know. It's nowhere near the high quality of the one that came off it, because that was an old real Wolf bra. This is what they call a sunshade or something like that. Anyway, that of course goes with it. We'll unveil her here in just a minute. So what I did was join the National Corvette Museum. I may have another key. I don't think I do have another key. 2 key fobs, 1 key with a chip, gas cap. That would be the door key, I guess. That was weird the way they did that. So first thing I did was get a owner's manual for it. I always get an owner's manual for everything you drive. There's a lot of information in there. There are some things that are only in the owner's manual, like how to open the rear hatch. Also have the factory service manual for it. It's probably inside here. National Corvette Museum, I got laminated copies of this. Is the build sheet, which tells you everything that it came with, where it was sent to, all the equipment, the original equipment. This one originally had blue leather seats, no longer. All the goodies you can find in there. Soft ride suspension, which in your 60s, not such a bad thing. It does not have the Z51 suspension. The only special thing it has is an engine oil cooler, I think. The rest of it's pretty much standard stuff. It's got an automatic transmission in it. Nassau blue. Anyway, also got the a laminated copy of the original window sticker. You like to see these stuck in cars. So if this thing ever goes, someone wants to show it or something, or go to one of those things, this is pretty cool. Gives you all the original information and the price, and total price of this one $34,023 out the door in 1989. I am the third owner. The history of this car was bought by someone in the Air Force, I believe. They transferred overseas, bought by a second person, had it for, I can't remember how many years now, how that whole thing went. Before I got it, it sat for, hadn't been on the road for probably 5 years. I'm not sure how long it's been since it's ran. I have not run it. I've had it 2 years and done a couple little things, which I'll get into in just a minute. Alright, let me pop this cover off of here and we'll talk about it some more. Check this out. Greenwood poster. Oh, there she is. It doesn't have a Greenwood on the side of it. There's what she looks like. She's Nassau blue over a custom smoked out paint job in the bottom. Some spare parts I'll show you there in a minute too. As you can see, it sat out in the sun for some time, which I don't know why. The guy had a cover for it, but I have not washed it here lately. I'm out of time on fixing up too much. Right rear tire is flat at the moment. It has a slow leak. I did fill it up. It was put on a slide back and dropped over here, and it went down. I can't remember. It wasn't immediately. It stays up for a week or something. I don't remember. Scrape out most of the tint. I really didn't even get to that too. I really haven't got a chance to do much. It's got some paint yick up there, but of course it's all fiberglass, so she is unmodified, no chip. Like that is. Window seals, of course, are all shot. There is this roof panel. There's also the clear blue roof panel that I have. Oh yes. Well, I'll show you the seats in a minute here. Just go over the back here. As you can see, the tint's crap, and I've never had power to it. It doesn't have a battery. I've been told the starter is shot on it. I was going to take that apart and do a video on that. It's got 2 Goodyear Eagles and 2 something other tires, and the tires are all shot, of course. So one of the best feature of this thing are these wicked stainless steel exhaust tips. These are the real deal. These are heavy duty stainless exhaust tips. Whatever kind of muffler that is, I'm not sure. But these babies, the reason he shifted to those instead of the horizontal ones is because he wanted to match the taillights, and I agree. I think it looks super cool. Something I would definitely keep on there. All right, let's go grab the seat, because the seats have been taken out of it to protect them, because he had them redone in upholstery because the leather doesn't hold up, and I can attest to that. Everything I've got that's got leather, the seats are all crap. So hold on. Okay, so into the driver's side. As you can see, those are crap. The top needs work too. Seals are all crap. You know, whatever for a 33-year-old car. All the screws are crap. Oh, let's get to the good part. Wow. So the seats, they said these parts of the seat and the center dealie have been stored inside the house. The blue leather, I guess, was turning to crap, so we had them reupholstered to this fabric, which I particularly much prefer. Ow. Wow, I'm sitting this thing with the inserts in it. Anyway, park and brake to the left. Go pedal, stop pedal. 4-speed automatic. Never powered it up. I'm sure the instrument panel's crap. That's about $1,000 or something to fix. Steering wheel is telescopic, and I believe, yes, comes down to it's adjustable. I don't know what's going on there. I said I really didn't get to do much of anything. This has all been, I haven't even touched any of this thing in here. As you ever know, the windows go up and down in here. The mirrors are adjusted to here. Those are the windows. Move the seats with those. Yes, there's a secret compartment. I do not know what that says. This is the tool, the special tool for the taking the roof panels off somewhere. You know, I'm not even sure how to do that. I haven't got that far. Ah, what a bummer. This does not have the ugly bumper panel there. I'm not sure what the deal with that was. It does have a cover on there. Looks pretty nasty. Okay, so the dashboard was cracked, so they covered it up with just a black matte. Speakers are under there. Steering wheel, as you can see, is needs a steering wheel cover, which actually I took off because it's pretty old and decrepit anyway. There's a couple more inserts here. Okay, those go up in there. Okay. Go up in there. They're not going to stay there probably, but anyway, that's where those go. That part looks pretty good. I think the speakers, I'm sure they're shot. We'll just say they're garbage. Headliner is, of course, part of the panel. You know, I'm gonna say it probably works because these things are pretty good. Who knows, 30 some years. Rear mirrors crap. Let's see, let's poke around in here a little bit. Wow, look at how this thing is. You know, there's videos that tells you how to get out of these things. It's only 4 inches off the ground. Let's see, somewhere, I believe up top, is the thing you pull. Some insulation from somewhere. I forget what I was doing. These are the original hood cables, which are going in the garbage. Well, you know what? There's a reason I saved them. It's because of these. The original hood cables have got adjustable barrels on them. They're plastic with adjustable nuts on them. I keep saying they're steel in my complaining. Anyway, sorry to make this so drawn out, but the compartments with miscellaneous, I think there's an extra set of fuel injectors or something. Code reader, nice. And stickers tell you how to use the jack. There are actually 2 of these. Yeah, lizards. There's that one, and there's another replacement one now to open this thing without the. Oh, you missed that, didn't you? Okay, so the cover's in there. It's got lizard poop all over it. One of my videos is where I screwed up and broke this wire. There's a little cable sticks out. It's the easiest thing in the world. You just pull it with your fingers. It pops the back hatch, which I've just done a little bit ago because it's electric. Somewhere on here is electric. I forget. That's the cinch button. So pop that open. That's not so spectacular. Locking gas cap. Believe it or not, nope, I'm not gonna stay up. I said the last time I think this thing actually, look at that, stayed up. Seals are all crap, of course. So it needs an entire seal job. Nothing surprising there. But the glass is good. It's gonna have to all be scraped and whatever, redone with the, I think you gotta put some soaky stuff in there to get this stuff off without messing up your defroster. I didn't get that far to it yet. Anyway, so what else? Let's get to the good part. Well, the part I consider the good part. Where's the hood? If I can pull the hood. Hang on. Okay, well that took a little fiddle farting around with. Well, I'll show you. Kind of wide. Hold on a minute. This thing's 850 pounds. Jeez. Anyway, oh, I forgot I put a safety thing in there. I put new hood cables on it. They're Dorman aftermarket. It turns out they made them all one piece. No adjustments on them. They made this whole thing. They cast it all together. No adjustable nuts. So I was going to make a point to put all the original Chevy parts on this thing. And I would suggest doing that even though it costs more. This is some kind of alarm deal. I'll probably be throwing the garbage. The battery's out of it, so the brackets and everything are just going to lay in here. Unaltered. Should have cleaned it up, I guess, but I'm running out of time. Anyway, it still has its original hot water piping to the throttle body. It still has its funny little spacer dealy on the crankshaft. Those are some of the things that people will tell you to modify. I think Chevrolet spent $87 trillion developing this car. I'd leave the balancer thingy alone. The hot water pipe in Florida would be no problem. There's a air pump or something. I forget. Haven't got that far into it yet. This whole thing I think comes out. That's one of the mods. Jeez, I should have cleaned this thing. Anyway, I'll clean it up before I deliver this thing, so to speak. But that's pretty much what she looks like. I've been told she has gasoline in her, so the gas tank and the entire fuel system's got to be cleaned out. That was going to be my first thing to do. It's got a Canon air filter at the front. People talk about cutting up those air boxes. I don't know why you would want to do that. This thing's got a nice set of louvers. Look at that. Look at this now. Same thing. Chevrolet spent a lot of money creating this thing. It's right at the high pressure area. There's the Canon filter. It's going to be cleaned up. I think Chevrolet did a pretty good job with developing this thing. So yeah, I got to get out here and blow this thing, clean it up. Anyway, what else can I tell you about it? I haven't had a chance to, I didn't have a chance to really do much on it other than these stupid hood cables. Figure out how to open that hatch and break it. So that's got to be repaired. 1989, it has 84,000 something or other miles on it. Oh, okay. So they say, how can you see with a digital dash? You can read that. 84,000 something 11. I asked him if he chipped it. He said, how would I do that? The second owner said he has been in this thing at 170 plus. Yow. They're supposed to get 28 miles per gallon or something. What the heck's that thing saying? I forget. Anyway, this is it. This is the condition it's in. It's a project. Somebody who's got some time and love to return this thing to its glory. I was gonna get it back on the road. I was looking very forward to driving. I'm a Chevy guy, so, but I cannot. So this is mid-July 2022, and it's gonna go on sale. Today's what? Probably July 20th. So it'll be on there for 7 days. All right. There you go. I think that's about all. I'll show you the other cover here in just a minute. Alright, just a quick next morning picture. I washed it and get you a little better idea in the sunshine, perhaps. Took the green off it, but as you can see, of course, it looks like any car would, sitting out for years. Okay. Poor thing. Well, that's gonna do it, I think. Hopefully somebody out there will want to take this baby on and put her back where she belongs, on the road, cruising. Such a waste. Got to get this thing going. If I can't do it, somebody else needs to. All right.